What's up, fight fans? Looks like Terrence Bud Crawford wants to give us one of the craziest fight nights in boxing history. Not only is he preparing for his super fight with Canelo Alvarez in September, but he's also pushing for a Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson showdown on the same card. That's right. Crawford wants Tank versus Shakur as the co-main event. But here's the catch. Crawford doesn't think Tank would ever agree to it. In a recent interview, Crawford straight up said, if Tank was not so cocky to be on a Terrence Crawford undercard, that would be dope. But I don't see Tank taking a backseat to any fighter because he will think it's the Tank show. Damn. He's basically saying Tank's ego is too big to share the spotlight with him and Canelo. Now, let's be real. Crawford has never been shy about throwing shade at Tank. These two have gone back and forth before, and this is just the latest shot fired. Crawford has been hyping up Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis as the top guys at lightweight, even saying, I don't think those guys can match what Shakur brings to the table. Shakur and Keyshawn are the two best in the division, hands down. You already know Tank fans aren't going to like that. But let's talk about the fight itself, because if this actually happens, it would be insane. Gervonta Davis is a knockout machine, one of the hardest hitters in boxing, with that one-punch power that can end anyone's night. Shakur Stevenson, on the other hand, is a defensive genius, slick, technical, and almost impossible to hit clean. This fight would be the ultimate power versus precision matchup. Now, could it really happen? Crawford wants it, fans want it, but does Tank want it? That's the million-dollar question. Because let's be real, Tank doesn't like playing second fiddle to anyone. He's used to being the main attraction, and with his star power, it's easy to see why. He's got the highlight reel knockouts, the sold-out arenas, and a fan base that rides for him heavy. If he's going to fight Shakur, he's going to want top billing. But here's the thing. Being on the same card as Canelo versus Crawford would be massive. This would be one of the biggest boxing events of all time. Imagine it. Canelo versus Crawford for the undisputed super middleweight title, and right before that, Tank versus Shakur for lightweight supremacy. That's a card that does millions of PPV buys and shuts down the entire fight world. So, fight fans, what do y'all think? Would Tank actually take this fight on Crawford's undercard, or is he too big of a star to play the co-main role? And if the fight happens, who you got, Tank or Shakur? Drop your takes in the comments below. And don't forget, subscribe to Combat Sports Insider to stay on top of all the latest fight news. Let's get it.